play. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Wilson leaves this one with Penny, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They keep it with Penny on 1st down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. From the 39, Wilson. Flush to his right. And that's complete to Luke Wilson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
15-yard line.
Touchdown, 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball, a little dangerous, could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
At the 21.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play off the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wilson. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Wilson to Metcalf that time, 1st down, Seattle. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
14, DK Metcalf.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Seahawks 10, Seahawks 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Seahawks. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets,
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he finds Penny. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Play action. It's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamal Adams. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Bang, 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 bang.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Carson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by Penny. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Penny, a first down carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 39, Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
On 1st down, Carson. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Go 14. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
From the gun, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk 1st down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Gun. Mike 27, Mike 20, guys, listen. We gotta get to the ball, team. We gotta get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Safe. Hey, check Mike 26. 12.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Not much there, only a yard. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Touch 50.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And finding the tight end, Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Wilson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Hey, 0-0-0. 14.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing now is Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Now Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trey Flowers picks it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And this one incomplete.
Brings up 2nd.
So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. to throw again. Wilson, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
And the Seahawks first down.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Philip Dorsett. Incomplete. Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll move the chains. One last shot for Wilson. Buying time to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by DJ Reed. And that will write a finish to this ball game.